some stuff. So you got a couple bodies above me, it looks like. One below. Oh. It's up there. Oops.
Stand back.
I'm gonna need this in a sec.
Something happened here. The end of an age. For centuries we stood tall. But the winds were violent. The infection weakened our roots. Day turns to night now. How do we survive when the tempest roils?
Let's go with... I'm not arrogant. What did you do last time? Can you see the error of your
We
ways?
smell the splintered bark. We were stubborn. This was our mistake. We can learn from this. It soothes us.
Alright then. Well, I'm definitely glad we checked that. Maybe go to the lake down here and see if there's any towers that I haven't climbed yet that look like they might be related to that treasure map. Have I got on here? No, yeah, this is Kai's friend's place. Okay. Oh, got some enemies.
You take lead.
Wow, I don't know how that didn't fully get them. Okay. I want to get that priest more than anything.
Wait a minute. Second a bit. This one's mine.
Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth! And Roth!
Who's ready for more?
I always go with healer. That's the tower. The one thing I was thinking of is that treasure map. It shows water, pretty clearly water in the foreground. But is it the lake or is it the river? It could be the lake. We need to go right. I'm gonna grab this plant and we're gonna go the other way. Oh, and this treasure. Wolf harp. Damage reduction while sprinting, +1 perception. Not bad. Not good enough to switch to, but not bad.
Hold on.
Take worth and wrath.
That went very smoothly. So we got a few more guys over here, it looks like. I'm surprised to see these guys here. Right over here is this last untraveled area. Doesn't seem like there's much here though. And there's still a lot of places. Like, I'm pretty sure I can go all right here. Maybe I should. By the way, I wish I could put like a custom marker down, so I'd have to keep reopening the map every 5 seconds. No, I don't think that's it. Spiderling. Quite a few spiderlings, actually.
Be seen.
That's unexpected.
Take worth and wrath.
Come and get me. Nice job.
Worth and wrath.
They're coming for the queen. Take her out.
Worth and wrath.
Need a minute.
Then.
Die already.
And wrath.
There we go. That was kind of really weird how they all concentrated for me like that. I'll take it though. Hold on, so we got plant here. Corpse there. Come on, up. See, I saw another corpse over here. Yep. Gilded skull. Is that just a material? Oh. Oh, it reduces second wind cooldown. I hate that so much now. Alright, we've been all over here. Let's go this way, go to this other area we hadn't explored yet. Not much to look at. And we can go down there, but I don't feel like there's anything telling me that there's a good reason to. Actually, I probably should have just gone to the city. Can we get up here? Yeah, I think so. Big jump. I don't really feel like there's anything over here. A couple enemies at least.
And rock! Eggsworth and rock!
Oh, where'd you guys come from?
Well, that was fun.
Oh, that's kind of fun. Well, so we're gonna go to the Animacy Workshop, but there's only one fast travel in this city. It's pretty small. Do I have any other bounties? Oh, I do have a bounty today. How did I really not kill the last? Old Nuna. Kill Old Nuna, the bear menace of the grotto, to claim his battle. Taking a residence within the grotto. The grotto. Am I blind? Have I like not discovered it somehow? I mean, there's a good chunk of space right here I haven't discovered. don't know. Well, let's do two things. I do want to go into the Animancy Workshop and finish that quest, but we're going to go down here right now. I've been dying to go down here. I don't know why I waited so long. Oh, I can't. Okay, well... crap.
Something the matter?
Giatta.
I hope none of my colleagues scared you off.
I had a very impolite exchange with Yvette and Remy.
I hate to admit it, but I saw that one coming. Those two don't get out much. When Ignacy took away their research funding, I pulled some strings to get it back. He told me I was a fool, but they'll prove him wrong someday. I have faith.
I met Elia
I
Russell.
hope you had an enlightening visit at the corpse farm. Elia is one of my favorite
yeah.
neighbors, second only to Quilici. When her best farmhand got stuck up a tree, I got him down in one piece. Well, several pieces.
Huh.
I've always looked up to her. Don't do
Talk later,
anything
I
I
guess.
wouldn't do.
Is the key in here somewhere? Like, I really want to go down there. Looking for a key. Giatta's award. Oh. Reward for best achievement in agriculture goes to Giatta Castell. Thanks to your hard work and innovation, last season's pumpkins were larger, rounder, and grew at record speed. Alright. I don't see any.
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already.
I was gonna say, you're not in the pub.
Really? Huh. And when did that happen?
Can't say as I remember.
You, my friend, need some water.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, I mean.
Here?
For an Aedyran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giatta.
This isn't my first time I've collected an enemy heart for research purposes.
The court of Aedyr must be a very unusual place. Now that I've got a heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver.
Oh.
No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
I wash my hands in the sea and leave.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Clock.
Chrysalis.
Transformation.
The spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me?
I'm fine, let's continue.
No, we should stop. This has gone far enough. Let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Yvette and Remy sure thought so.
God, my condolences. Those two are a handful, even for animancers. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
Very interesting. I need to trace it back to the source.
That would be closer to Giatta's area of expertise.
Naturally.
I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giatta's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
The essence has to go somewhere.
Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giatta my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Alright, we gotta go talk to Giatta.
Ado, welcome.
What do you got going
Welcome
on?
back. Care to take a look around?
Oh, show star metal. What can you tell me about this metal?
Is that Gelarde? This is star metal. Very rare stuff. Where did you get this? Nay, don't tell me.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. I'd be tempted to go looking for some more. Can you do anything with it?
No. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work the metal into anything useful. Only enchanted. I did receive a shipment from Sola's Keep recently, however. A mace crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galawain's Tusks. I suggest you make your way there if you are looking for someone to work that beautiful metal into a proper weapon.
Galawain's tusks? Come on, it can't be that complicated. I bet you 5 skates a Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do with this stuff.
I'll
take your money eventually.
Is there anything else I can help you with, amigo?
Just wanted to see if he had. Yep, lockpicks. Take those.
You ever think, what if I wasn't a ranger?
Of course. What would you do?
Talk to Giatta.
I'd be a flower picker. Maybe a
I hope you aren't afraid of lightning. Where there's animancy, there's bound to be lightning.
I consulted with Monto Pastor.
And you got his machine up and running. That's what I call progress. I helped Monto after his wife died. She was brilliant, and he took the loss hard. I'm going to miss him. Sounds like you've met with everyone. We're ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
We need a pillar of Adra. I might be able to connect the Dream Scourge to what's happening to the living
Makes
lands.
sense. You won't find a better source of energy. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Should have known you had an ulterior motive.
And every bit of it was critical to our research. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
Impressive. What's next?
Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
Ooh. Outstanding. Where is it?
Well, that's where I need your help. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
Oh, we can handle it. Don't worry, I'll run down and grab it for you.
The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
I am gonna be so...
That's where her parents died.
Yep.
I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
I don't remember what I was gonna say now. Threw me off.
Don't know what I expected, but this isn't it.
Haven from the Blight. Who grows here?
Arthur Castell's will. To Giatta, I leave my mother's amulet, the only piece of Villain Republic I took from home. My one condition is that she wear it as a reminder that we'll all come from somewhere. She may find comfort on a chain that binds the present to the past. I leave her also the house, the laboratory, and our inventions. Yes, all of them, with no conditions or expectations to weigh her down. Forgive us. It's like they knew something was going to happen. Many Faces of Wrath. I don't think I'm going to read this one. Feel free to pause should you want to. Oh, the gift bearer. I am very interested in this. A gift bearer of Adra is traveling along the road when she meets a man in tears holding a scrap of parchment. Why do you weep? Asked the gift bearer. I told her... Oh my god, this is really long. Never mind. I don't want to read it. I was hoping you'd tell more about it, not be an actual story. Feel free to pause. Arthur Castell's journal. Cordilla was right, of course. We could refine the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives, or we could put it to good use. So why do I have such doubts? Our plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If we poke too hard at nature, who's to say something else won't poke back at us? It's a fair thought. Concerned letter. My friends, you spend too much time in the privacy of your lab. I know that words were exchanged and more than one ego was bruised after the incident in the workshop, but the damage is superficial. Our community is ready to welcome you back with open arms. For the moment, I am seeing to Giatta's education, but I urge you to give her your attention she deserves. Give her the attention she deserves. She's a promising young woman in a difficult and influential time of her life, and she needs the counsel of her family now more than ever. Pretty sure that's the mayor guy. Word scribblings. The device should not work, and yet it does. Therein lies the problem. Theory and reality are in conflict, and to succeed without comprehension is worse than failure. I have learned nothing, and I can assume nothing about the limitations of this invention, which frightens me most as much as Cordella's insistence that we keep going. All I know is that the device is tapped into something. I believe that this is the essence of the living lands. What if I'm wrong? What if it's... Several paragraphs have been violently scored from the page. Have we transgressed too far into the unknowable that we are blind to give to the grave we've dug ourselves? I must make preparations for Giatta's future. Dusty letter from Maxim Vidaro. Arthur, do you have anything you need? After Cordella's outburst at the workshop, they say she retreated into her private lab, which is perfectly fine, but I wonder about you and the little Giatta. Let me know if you need anything, even if it's just talk. I understand your research has made some ambiguous strides. Good for you both. When you're ready to surface again, we have a game of Hazatoa to finish. I'll keep the pieces warm. I don't know how to enunciate the O with the hyphen over it. Sorry, guys. Yep, it's gonna take your guys' stuff. Don't mind me. Cordella Castell's journal. Arthur's been quiet lately, so I know he's worried about the experiment. He thinks the island will object to our interference, as if such a thing were even possible. Clearly, our daughter is cut from my side of the family. I can't wait to teach her everything I've learned. With any luck, Giatta will be as wild and audacious as the forces that play around her. Abaddon's Hands. Of all the stories of the gods, no doubt, one of the most charming is the legend of Abaddon's Hands. I'm not going to read this one, but feel free to pause if you do.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
Is it peaceful? I'd really hate to have to kill her parents, but I will if I have to. Phantasmal focus.
We can leave now, right?
Poor Giatta. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giatta's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
Can I lie if I want to? I saw them. The plant corpses were pretty hard to miss.
I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I don't think you were in any danger. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
I don't mean to pry. We can talk about it later if that would be better.
For the time being, that would be best.
Okay.
With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
Huh. You want to use that thing as a weapon?
Don't worry. It's more durable than it looks. Kind of like me. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Eora.
Yep.
There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Could always use the Aedyr pillar in the workshop.
That rugged thing? It's as dry as a bone. Hardly any essence left. Even if it wasn't, I'm not exactly welcome in the workshop these days.
Yeah, you are kind of banished, huh? Let's be off.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Yeah, where was this performance anxiety when you were shouting at Vidara's face?
That was not my finest hour. I was so angry. Mistakes were made. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, I don't want there to be any mistakes.
God, I don't really want to send either one of them back. Marius, go back
Sounds
to
good.
camp.
I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Alright, Giatta uses animancy to understand the world around here. While the science of souls remains controversial, she believes in the untapped essence of the living lands can be and should be put to good use. So, purification. Giatta calls forth an invigorating wave of energy that heals allies by 25%. Cool. Order Giatta to empower and activate essence generators. It's all well and good, I guess. So we're coming up here to Naku to deck. Oh, lots of stuff to talk about. Okay. What's up, Marius?
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giatta's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject.
It's like maybe a cat hair, dog hair, or something, just over here somewhere. Alright, changing the subject. I don't think we have been worried about any of that stuff. Giatta.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
Yeah. I think you're gonna enjoy working for yourself.
It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
I don't have much to offer aside from a mess camp and an odd old bedroll.
Believe me, that's plenty. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
With any luck, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Well, I never expected to live forever. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway.
Wanted to ask
what do you
about
want to know?
Have you ever tried animancy on yourself?
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul, to become fully aware of my past lives. Every animancer tries, and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much.
How does the phantasmal focus work?
A simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
Saying the living lands doesn't want to be controlled?
Indeed. Don't get me wrong, this invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way.
That's enough for
Until next
now. Heck, oh, wrong key. Weird. Oh, you got more to talk about?
I can't believe it. Ranger
Oh.
Dorsal, a traitor to Fior Messiverno. At least she isn't our problem anymore. My people let nature judge the turncoats. Always have.
You little stacky stack. You've exiled traitors before?
Rarely, and only when their guilt is certain. Exile in the living lands is not the worst fate a criminal can suffer, but it's close, and always deserved. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else.
Alright,
If I must.
oh, companion ability points. She has a companion stuff. Grants all allies a shield that provides temporary health for 20 seconds. I like that. Increases the movement speed and attack speed of all allies for 15 seconds. Giatta's attacks heal all allies by a small amount. Well, yeah, let's go and do that one. I'm kind of thinking the movement speed one. Alright, so we already have the base. Calls forth an invigorating wave, heals allies by 25%. And 20% damage reduction? Yeah, we'll do that. Activated while acceleration actives, has our cooldowns reduced by 15. Increases the healing granted to those below 20%. Grants temporary health to allies that are already at maximum health. Oh, okay. Revives incapacitated allies when Giatta kills an enemy. Oh, yeah, let's... Well... No, let's do that. Okay. And I have his point to use. But what shall I use it on? I think I might actually put it into this blast. For a while, the reset's up to 1200 now. Costly. That's fine. I've been using blast a lot, so I think that's a good call. The percent's only going up one at a time now. That's a bummer. Kind of tempted to do damage. Of course, health is probably not a bad call either. So 5% health, 3% damage.